my loves, and welcome back to another video. It's been a while, and I've actually started to miss this a bit, and I think it was a good thing that I let myself have a break enough to actually miss it. It's still summer here in Stockholm, and my gosh, I'm using this. It's a fan, because it's like 30 degrees in my apartment right now. I wanted to talk about intentions today, but I also realized that maybe since I started this back in February and I took a break over the summer, maybe I should call this season 2 of my YouTube channel. Not because it's gonna change in any particular way, but I just wanted to look back at the videos I've done so far to see, as I started this as a passion project and I wanted it to be pleasurable and fun and in alignment. I wanted to go back and see what that actually looked like during the spring that we had. So if I would summarize the videos, it's all about personal growth and life. We've talked about stress, EFT tapping, we've talked about desire mapping, we've talked about how to feel emotions, post-traumatic growth as opposed to post-traumatic stress. I've actually made a what I eat in a day video. We've talked about gratitude, about self-compassion, about news consumption, about dealing with anxiety, about white privilege, about following flow, about finding alignment, about creating new habits. So it's been a few videos and they have been ranging in all different areas. And I think they actually will continue in that way. Because if there's one intention I have for this fall, or for the rest of 2020, it is that, to have a clear intention and to follow my own alignment first and foremost, which also means following my inner guidance. And, as I actually wrote about in my latest newsletter, that also means that if I'm not in alignment, I'm not going to put content out there. Because if there's one thing I know and believe is that law of attraction works. And if I put something out there in the energy of what I don't want, I'm not going to create the result that I want. And I'm also not going to give you the gift that I actually want to give you of my own high alignment. And this does not mean that it's not okay to feel bad. This does not mean that we should isolate when we feel bad. But on a public platform like this, I want to make sure that there's actually some kind of gift in what I'm sharing. So I'm not going to share when I'm in a low vibe and spread that towards you. I'm going to spend that time feeling my feelings, talking to people that are close to me, venting, getting my needs met, resting, and making sure that I get back into alignment, and from that space I'll get back to sharing. So there might not be a video every week. Right now I feel really pumped to do them, but I know with my own alignment, and I'm sure you do too, that it's not a straight line. You can't project alignment into the future however much you want it. Which takes me to the topic that I wanted to share with you today on intentions rather than goals. Because if there's one thing that this year so far has shown us, it's that the future is uncertain. And there's lots of things outside of our control. We might not always be able to control whether or not we achieve our goals, but we can always control our intention. And the intention is rather like a steering mechanism. It's more of your inner guidance. It's more of you having a clear thought, an intention with what you're doing. We don't know what the future holds. We've never known that. But if you have an intention, maybe the intention is to learn. Maybe the intention is to spread love. Maybe the intention is to stay open and curious. Maybe the intention is to be super kind to yourself, to use self-compassion. Maybe the intention is to have fun. Maybe the intention is to follow your alignment. All those kinds of things are intentions instead of goals. You're not always able to decide how much money you're going to make, or whether you're going to travel or not, or how many clients you'll have, or whether you'll be able to make that raise, or whatever things are outside of your control. And also the thing with intentions is, as soon as you're setting your attention, you're already there. Because when you're living from your intention, you're already on your path. And the end goal is not the main thing. The main thing is the journey there. So if there's one thing that I want to encourage you in looking into when it comes to making plans for this fall, it's starting with the intention instead of a goal. And of course, some people get into super high alignment when they think about goals. And if that's you, that used to be me, then maybe you should continue with your goals. But just keep holding them a bit more loosely, because there are still things that you can't control. And if you start beating yourself up for not reaching your goal, then maybe intentions is more important for you, because it moves your life from there to here. And there is no there. Because when we're there, it's here, and it's something else than we might have imagined. And of course, another guidepost for me are my core desired feelings. They guide me in my everyday decisions and how I plan out my day, and taking responsibility for my own alignment. My core desired feelings change over the years, and if you haven't heard about Danielle Laporte's desire mapping, I'll link a video below where I talk about it. But my current core desired feelings are joy, alignment, authenticity, community, and faith. Or in Swedish, it's tillit, which is, I think, a combination between trust and faith. It's trusting that life will hold you. It's having faith in yourself and in the future. The opposite being control. And we don't need that. We need to be able to let go. We need to be able to live more and more in the presence as the world starts moving faster and faster around us. Because no matter what you're going through in your life, right now, if you're watching this video, if you're breathing, if your heart is beating, you're okay. In this moment, you can let yourself rest and just be in this moment. And having faith or trust or tillit in knowing that whatever the future holds, whatever the next moment might hold, you can deal with that. But you can only deal with things when they're in front of you. You can't deal with them in your head. So spend some time today or this week in thinking about what your intention for this fall is. Who do you want to be? What do you want to feel? And then, what will you do to get to be and feel that way? Focus on the things that you can control or influence. What you can control is inside of yourself. What you can influence is your closest surrounding. But what is out of your reach is out of your control or out of your influence. So let that go and live your life here and now. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, click the notifications button, and like this video if you do. And I'm here to serve, honestly. First and foremost, I'm here to have fun, because that's what we're here for. But I'm also here to serve. So if there's any topic that you would want me to touch upon, anything you want me to know or anything at all, just let me know by commenting below. And if you're a Swede watching this, know that my online program, The Inre Skiftet, is always open for you. And I have some ideas for my next online program, and I think it might be in English. So stay tuned, have a wonderful week, and set your intentions for the fall. Bye.